to play this pot.
Well, this is the most crucial decision Darren Carman has had to make, and John Blackhurst does not want to influence him.
And there you go. As I expected, Darren's folded.
Well, Darren may have picked up something on John Blackhurst. Darren's played a few times live, and John Blackhurst has won that pot. Darren Carman slipped the noose.
Yep, that was a really good fold by Darren.
Welcome back. I'm Jesse May here with Simon Trumper. 5 players left in this shootout.
Pass.
150 out there in the big blind. And Darren just calling here for 150. John on the button.
Pass.
Well, now we know Darren can change gears. In the last hand he raised with pocket 8s, and this time he just limped with pocket 8s.
But he's let Eliza in for free.
Thanks. 2 players.
Oh, look at that.
This will be the wrong time to bluff, Eliza.
Eliza, I think she's got a straight draw. 8, 9, 10, jack. But Darren,
300.
with the
300.
3 8s. It's a set, they call it.
She's got 2 overcards and a straight draw. She's definitely not passing.
She does have a straight draw. 7 would be the bingo for her. Now, that's a great card for Darren. He's got a full house. Eliza's drawing dead.
Check. Check.
Surely he's going to check.
Doesn't want to bet too much.
500.
That is nearly half of Eliza's stack.
He's a bit unlucky here, Darren. I would have checked it, but I know what he's thinking. He's thinking that she's called with the flush draw, and he's praying that she's hit the flush, and she's going to pay him off.
So Eliza gets rid of that one. She's still got a stack. Darren playing his pocket 8s nearly perfectly, Simon. One time he managed to get away when he had the worst hand, and he's made a big pot when he had the best hand. This guy can play.
Yep, definitely, yeah. I'd have liked him to check there. If he'd have checked and given her a free card, if she had a heart in her hand, she'd have made her flush. If she makes her straight, he's probably going to get all her chips.
Darren had made a full house, which is very high on the poker ladder. If Eliza had made a straight or a flush, Darren would still have had the better hand.
Well, I'm not sure I lost that one.
Pass.
Fold it around. Eliza behind the button.
Raise to 300.
You've seen her with that little double the
All in.
bet several times.
Raise
Oh, all in
all.
from Chris.
Pass.
Quick re-raise.
Pass.
Fold it back around. Oh, wow.
Well, here we have a confrontation that Chris is going to be extremely happy if Eliza calls.
Well, Eliza has about 950 left. This is the most serious decision she's had to make. Wow.
Let me tell you, that was a great lay down, and I'll tell you why she laid it down. Because Chris raised too fast. If Chris had a decent sized pair, she's obviously got enough experience to know that he would have thought about it before raising. But because he raised so fast, she was certain that it had to be something like Ace King.
So Stokes' Chris Newman is comfortable in 3rd place. John Blackhurst from Weston-super-Mare is the strong chip leader. But Dan Hart from Leeds is struggling with just 775 chips.
Pass. Pass. Pass.
Raised to 400.
Raise to 400.
Oh, what has John realized? He's been picking on Dan all day long. All in, says Dan.
What's that? So,
And John may have a little egg on his face here, Simon.
775.
How much more is it to John to call? I think he has to call.
So 375 more.
Dan's trying to encourage him here. Please call.
Calling.
He has to call. There's the odds that he has to call. There's so much in the pot for him to pass.
Call.
We're in all in.
This could be
Dan is
very
now
unlucky for
playing
Dan here
against
because
John.
John's
Hold on, please.
made a move. Dan's
Dan
found a
shows
real
ace,
hand.
King of clubs. John
Here
shows
comes the flop.
7
Dan Hart
four
needs to
spades.
win this pot to survive.
And the flop comes.
Oh.
6 deuce 5.
Well,
That's a heart thumper.
that's a monster flop for John. He can hit a 3 for a straight. He can hit a 7 or a 4 for a pair or a spade for a flush.
No change.
Any 3, any
Last
8,
card
any
is the
spade.
queen of
Ew!
hearts.
Dan has survived
King,
ace
queen.
king high. You wouldn't have given a farthing for his hand after that flop, Simon.
No chance.
Say patience is a virtue. Watching poker on television has definitely made me want to play with other people live more, because there's much more elements of sort of reading other players and stuff. Taking money from my mates is one of the best bits about playing poker. That's, especially when you see the look on their faces.
One of these guys going to the final table where there's £100,000 in prizes on offer.
That's right, Jesse. The first prize, of course, is a lifestyle package worth £50,000. It includes $25,000 in buy-ins for major events around the world. And they have the alternative of £25,000 in cash, or an amazing package. Includes a luxury car for 12 months, a holiday for 2 anywhere in the world in a 5-star hotel.
Oh, big chunk.
Raise to 500.
Chris. He's done that with the ace king before. Now, oh. Boy, in this matchup, Dan having a better hand than Chris, but all to play for. Could you see Darren folding here?
No. Darren's worried because Dan's limped in, but he's thinking of raising.
It's 350.
Cool.
Call.
Now that's because Dan had limped in. That's the only reason he called. If Dan hadn't limped in, there's no way he calls.
Well, Dan knows his hand is worse, but does he have to call for value? He's not. Great situation for Darren. And I guess the thing is going to be to see if Chris misses. Will he fire another bullet? Here's the flop.
He definitely hasn't missed. He's hit his flop. Is he going to check it?
Calling.
Oh dear, that's a bit over the top. Darren is sitting there thinking, why didn't I raise?
Tough spot for Darren. I guess he's thinking, Simon, if I had the best hand before the flop, I still got it.
Yeah, but Chris hasn't been playing loose at all. He must have something.
So big old pot for Chris. That puts him right back in the mix.
Yep. Nobody seems to want to leave this table in fifth. They're all hanging in there. And that's made a big difference in the chip counts. Chris and Darren are nearly level now. 2,600 for Chris, 2,700 for Darren.
So Darren wondering if he made a goose step there. Passed a few over. Dan Hart under the gun. He used to play drums for a band called Two Legs Bad. And here, calling with 2 cards good. Uh-oh.
Raise to 600.
I don't think Elijah's putting this one down.
350 there.
Take a little wine.
Pass. Pass.
So what's Dan going to do with his
Pass.
2 sevens?
So 4 more to call, and then how many more? Sorry, 350. Yeah, I guess I'll put you all in. And that is, yeah, all in.
Do you make all in?
Slight
Yeah.
favorite is Dan, but it's basically a race for these guys' chips here.
Thank you.
Elijah's not putting it down.